Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Greiner. Welcome to our very first virtual team time. So we've been out of school for several weeks now and I'm missing all of you so much, but I'm so happy to be able to present some videos to you so that we can continue learning from home and continue learning about all those important topics that we were talking about during team time. Respect, responsibility, cooperation, and all those other topics that are so important for us to really be our best and to get along well with others. And to be a great friend. So we will continue learning and talking about all of those things, and Mr. Etchison will also be sharing some videos with us too. So we're excited about that. So before we get into our lesson for today, I just want to talk about this big crisis situation that we're dealing with right now, this big health crisis, this virus that has school closed and we're having to stay at home and be so careful with germs and all of those things. It is a really big deal. And nothing like this has really happened before. So we're all adjusting and trying to get used to this new way that we have to live right now. And it's a really big change for all of us. And so grown-ups and children alike are all feeling a lot of different feelings. So with a big situation comes sometimes some really big feelings. And we talk a lot at school about our feelings. Some of you might have been learning about zones of regulation. If you visited the Spartan Success Room or the Pineapple Room, you might have seen some visuals that looked a little bit like this. We have 4 different zones that we're feeling. We have the blue zone, which means we might be feeling sick, sad, tired, or bored. We have the green zone, which means we are good to go. We are feeling good. We're happy, calm, and ready to learn. And then if we're in the yellow zone, this is our caution light where we might need to slow down and check in with ourselves. How are we feeling? Maybe anxious, worried, nervous, maybe a little bit silly or wiggly. We're maybe feeling like we're losing control a little bit. And so we might want to use caution, yellow light, slow down and check in and see what can we do next. And then with the red zone is when you're really feeling so mad and so angry and really starting to lose control. And that's going to be your stop sign, that red stop. I need to stop and think about how I'm feeling and what do I need next? What can I do to come out of the red zone? And I just want to point out real quick, boys and girls, on that note, that it isn't that the red zone is a bad feeling. There are no good or bad feelings. All feelings are normal and all people feel lots of different feelings all the time. So there are no good or bad feelings, but sometimes we don't feel very well and we can't do our best when we're in the red zone. So it's how we manage that feeling, what we do with that feeling, that is so important. So we could make bad choices when we're in the red zone, but we can also learn to make great choices when we're in the red zone to help ourselves to come back to the green zone where we're good to go. All right. So those are the 4 zones. And in this situation that we're dealing with right now, this big crisis that we're all facing, we are moving through those different zones, those different feelings a lot. A lot of us have been feeling sadness. Sadness is a big part of it. And we're missing our friends, we're missing our teachers and our normal routines. Many of us had big plans for this time of year that we were really looking forward to, and now those plans are on hold. So there have been a lot of sad feelings about those kinds of things happening. And maybe you've cried about it. Maybe you've seen other people cry, and that's okay. It's okay to be sad. It's normal to feel that way. That is a loss of something really big right now. And so it's normal to feel that way. So just remind yourself that if you're feeling that way, it's okay. It's okay. And check in with the people that you're with and let them know how you're feeling. And then if you, many of you have been feeling scared as we're going through this big situation. It is kind of scary. We don't know really necessarily what to expect all the time. So with that can come some scary feelings. And again, it's really important to talk with the people that you're with about how you're feeling so you can feel better. We have so many brave community helpers that are out there working very hard. They're so brave and working hard for us every day to keep us safe and healthy. So we can feel a little bit better knowing that we don't need to be scared. We just need to do our part too, our best, and cooperate until the situation is all over. And some of you might be feeling happiness about being at home with your family, having more time to spend together, and life is a little bit slower and easier than it was before. And so you might be feeling happy and thankful about that at the same time that you're feeling sad or mad about missing your friends and things like that. So it's normal to feel those different feelings at the same time. And then in addition, some of you might actually just be getting fed up and frustrated with the situation, and you're starting to feel angry sometimes. You just want things to go back to normal. And so that's anger is also a very normal part of what we're going through right now too. So I will sign off for today, and I will check back in with you next time, where we'll talk more about what tools and what strategies you can use when you're feeling lots of different feelings. For today, just focus on starting to recognize how you're feeling and checking in with the people that you're with and letting them know how you're feeling, sharing with others. Thank you so much, boys and girls. See you next time. Go Spartans!